Does Meri Brown continue to give money to Robin Brown and her former sister wife and ex-husband Kody? The Sister Wives star moved to her bed and breakfast in Utah after leaving the marriage in Flagstaff. Is she still financially committed to the couple, even though she has no duty to them? For further information, continue reading. The Browns shared a family pot and supported one another financially for many years. Meri and Janelle Brown contributed to the down payment when Robin Brown purchased her Flagstaff mansion. Then, Christine Brown Woolley also received assistance in purchasing her home in Flagstaff. Welcome back to the TLC Flicks. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. But she paid the mortgage every time after that. Lastly, Meri and Janelle were responsible for their own homes because they were renters. Christine made the decision to sell her house and relocate to Utah when she left the family. In order to start afresh, she desired to keep the money from the transaction. Kody Brown didn't like that since he thought she should reimburse the family for their contributions. She did, however, have a place in their Coyote Pass territory. She was able to keep the proceeds from the sale and sold it to the family for $10 as a result. They only have one woman left, but they have CP. Janelle is prepared to hire a lawyer because she wants to know the status, but Kody won't tell her. Kody and Robin appear to be selling their Flagstaff estate in order to assist the OG3 in repaying them for all of their losses and contributions. They purchased a new house for $2.1 million, so that is no longer the case. But how are they able to afford all of these luxuries? Does Meri Brown still make money? A Reddit topic was started by a follower to ask, is Meri still giving Robin and Kody some of her TLC money, in your opinion? Under the pretense that she is still their mother and that the minor kids reside with them, I could imagine them persuading her to continue making contributions to their family account. Meri had previously declined their invitation to join them for the holidays. She spent Christmas with friends and Thanksgiving by herself. In order to break her bond with Kody, she was also released from the church. She seemed to have ended her relationship with Kody and Robin permanently, hopefully financially. In what ways is Kody Brown making every effort to guarantee Robin Brown's 5 children receive everything in the end? The Sister Wives actor blames his children for his inability to connect with most of them. How has he eliminated them even more and substituted Robin's 5 for them? For further information, continue reading. Kody Brown had one formal marriage at the start of Sister Wives, as fans may remember. Meri Brown, Janelle Brown, and Christine Brown Woolley were his 3 spouses. However, he was only legally wed to Meri in 1990. Leon Brown was the only kid they had together. He later had 12 additional children with his other 2 spouses. Robin had 3 children from a previous marriage when he first met her: Dayton, Aurora, and Brianna. In order to marry Robin, Kody and Meri got divorced in 2014. That was done in order for him to adopt Robin's kids. He accomplished that, but gradually the family split up, and when they left Las Vegas to start over in Flagstaff, everything fell apart. After the epidemic struck, the Browns were unable to overcome their vast distance from one another. Christine left the family in 2021, followed by Janelle and Meri. Since then, Christine has sued Kody, and it has been established that he is not listed on the majority of birth certificates. He and Robin attempted to sell their opulent property, but they gave up and now own the house for $2.1 million. They did this under a trust so that Kody Brown's children would inherit the house in the event of his death. Unless Leon Brown is included, the kids are Robin's 5 since they are the only ones he claims. A paternity test has been requested by Christine, but it has not yet been processed. One follower said the following in a Reddit discussion that was formed to discuss this trust: Robin has protected her property and the inheritance of her children. This was always the plan. Bravo to her. We'll see if she retains Kody for the giggles and suits. Robin Brown allegedly wanted sister wives and had debt when she married Kody Brown. Within 10 years, she had paid off her obligation and divorced those women. She has become Kody's favorite wife, despite her insistence that she misses the big family, not just for herself, but also for her children. He therefore just desired to be with her children at her home. Since Kody claimed that she and her 5 were obedient and loyal, he will undoubtedly ensure their safety long after he is gone. Do you find it surprising that Kody obtained this home on false pretenses of a trust, or do you believe he was merely looking for a way to purchase an opulent home? In the newly released season 19 of Sister Wives, it was disclosed that Kody Brown's unhappy marriage to Meri Brown was a major factor in his decision to become a polygamist. Of the 4 wives of the polygamous patriarch, Meri was the first. Leon Brown is the couple's only child together. They were married in 1990. Meri, 53, and Kody, 55, were wed for 32 long years when she eventually decided to end their marriage. She was not Kody's first wife to leave their marriage. She followed the departures of Janelle Brown in 2022 and Christine Brown in 2021 from Kody. Kody was in an unintended monogamous marriage with his 4th wife, 45-year-old Robin Brown, by the time Sister Wives Season 19 debuted a few weeks ago. Meri stayed long after she should have left because she longed for the marriage to succeed. Kody quit trying to seem like he didn't love Meri, his first wife, the most out of all his wives, a long time ago. Kody has been far more forthcoming about the status of their relationship now that Meri is at last living alone. Kody has a history of disparaging Meri over the past few years, even admitting that he no longer found her attractive and that he couldn't be in a legitimate marriage with her. Kody is brutally honest about his marriage to Meri in Sister Wives Season 19. He claimed to have known they would never be happy together immediately following the wedding. They chose to take on other wives since they didn't want to divorce her. Kody thought he had an obligation to remain with the woman he married, and neither he nor Meri supported divorce. Despite their shared polygamous upbringing, it was uncertain if they would follow suit. Kody's terrible marriage to Meri drove him to polygamy. According to the Sister Wives patriarch, he sought to lessen the discontent in his marriage to Meri by marrying Janelle, but their problems continued to affect his marriage to Janelle. The addition of Christine, his 3rd wife, did not help the problem. Kody's romance with Meri had long since ended by the time he wed Robin, his 4th wife. They established what is known as a covenant with their church because Kody was unable to lawfully marry all 4 of his wives due to the illegality of polygamy. Meri didn't want to be permanently married to Kody, so she went to the church authorities to formally dissolve their union when they parted ways. Kody claimed he didn't acknowledge the church authority when Meri told him about it. Meri is still a devout woman who wishes to manage her divorce. She was raised in a polygamous household. The church gave Meri her marriage discharge, according to the most recent Sister Wives Season 19 episode. Meri has been furious with Kody for what he did to her ever since she left him. The cast member of Sister Wives Season 19 thought that her spouse had deceived her into thinking that they could keep their marriage intact. It was time for Meri to embrace the fact that the magic between her and Kody had long since died and move on. In actuality, Meri should have left a long time ago, and she is solely responsible for her prolonged attendance at the party. Meri ought to have had enough self-respect to leave long ago. Kody claims he wants to be friends with his ex-first wife, but Meri is still upset with him. Of course, he doesn't need any more adversaries. It's unclear if Meri will be able to get past her strained marriage and let go of her bitterness when Sister Wives Season 19 gets underway. With any luck, the church's blessing will help liberate her. Can Kody Brown face jail time for purchasing his new $2.1 million home in violation of an injunction? Instead of selling their Flagstaff house, he and his wife, Robin Brown, decided to buy another one. They made it happen, but they did it in an intriguing way. But might it land Kody in hot water? For further information, continue reading. The sporadic possessions of Robin and Kody Brown around their Flagstaff home have drawn a lot of attention from fans. They appear to be an unconventional art gallery because of their outrageously expensive portraits. The fact that Kody owns automobiles and other possessions raises questions among viewers about whether it would be simpler for him to conceal his wealth in assets rather than at a bank. Janelle Brown, his ex-second wife, mentioned that she has seen the artwork and other items around Kody's house and is aware that he has hidden riches. The fact that he is concealing anything is no longer a secret. Christine Brown Woolley, his ex-wife, has been living her finest life in Utah since she left him. She sued Kody in addition to meeting and marrying her soul partner, David Woolley. Christine wants a paternity test for their youngest kid, Truly, and wants him to pay back child support. Since they were in many marriages, the women had to pretend to be single mothers, which is why Kody is not listed on her birth certificate. Additionally, she made it impossible for him to transfer any assets while they are involved in this legal dispute. Kody Brown may have done precisely that to buy his new $2.1 million house, according to a Reddit user. They discovered that he disregarded the directive by transferring funds, selling assets, or relocating assets because it appears that they have spent $400,000 on a house that is 7,800 square feet. I hope that after learning of this, Christine's attorney will begin to file motions. I pray and hope that he gets imprisoned for this and that they also lose that money. Was Kody Brown's disregard for the injunction justified? And if so, might he face jail time? Is Kody Brown exempt from this, or might this land him in jail? In theory, the house was purchased through a trust, so in the event of Robin Brown's death, it will pass to his children. Several Sister Wives fans expressed their opinion that they simply wanted to see him imprisoned in general. Even if this is a violation, he won't go to prison. I believe that many people are reading too much into things that aren't real because they are so eager to see Kody suffer. He will be sentenced to prison time and required to repay child support. Prison, he is not even in danger of going to jail because this is a civil case. His lawyer was undoubtedly aware of this. He's also not going to jail, haha. Before Kody was served, this house might have been under contract, according to one individual. As a result, he was not in breach, and it made no difference. Although the matter is currently closed, it will be interesting to watch what he does with the new and old houses. Will Kody continue to get away with his misdeeds, in your opinion, or will he ever pay for them? How did Kody Brown, star of Sister Wives, afford his opulent and expensive new home? His Flagstaff home was listed for $1.6 million by him and his wife, Robin Brown. After that, they removed it off the market in order to purchase another house that cost more than $2 million. But how? For further information, continue reading. After relocating to Flagstaff with his entire family, Kody Brown purchased a sizable tract of land known as Coyote Pass. Logistics, permissions, and paying it off were going to take time. His 4 wives were so forced to locate independent housing. Meri and Janelle Brown chose to rent their homes, but Christine Brown Woolley bought hers. After that, Robin Brown rented, but they had to pay about $900,000 to buy the property. Given their time constraints, it was the greatest choice for the 7-member family. The OG 3 wives eventually left the family, with Christine relocating to Utah and selling her house. While Meri operates her bed and breakfast in Utah, Janelle, along with her daughter and son-in-law, has rented and now owns a farm in North Carolina. Robin and Kody unexpectedly chose to sell their Flagstaff mansion because no one wants Coyote Pass. Fans thought they did this to reimburse the original creator, and it was listed for $1.6 million. After that, they demolished it, and the couple now has a $2.1 million home. It is large and beautiful, with a tree house and guest house in the back. Michael T. Brown Padron turned down Kody's offer to buy her a big house in Flagstaff. At the moment, they are not on speaking terms. How then did he manage to fund this extravagant purchase? A Reddit thread claims that they carried it out under Whitestone Trust. This indicates that although they are able to live there, the house is kept in trust and has some protection. An explanation of what it means to hold the house in trust was given by one Sister Wives fan. It makes great sense and is legal to hold property in a trust for the benefit of the people who may eventually inherit. A trust assets, which may include securities, bank accounts, and real estate, are managed by a trustee, one or more designated individuals, the recipients. Inheritance is accomplished considerably more swiftly and automatically when assets are handed via a trust and probate. The legal procedure used to prove the validity of a will is avoided. If the trust is revocable, the testator, the person who establishes the trust, may alter it at any moment. When the testator passes away, it becomes irrevocable, meaning that nothing can be done about it. It's not a money-hiding scam. The testator is responsible for paying taxes on trust assets. Many people wondered if Robin and Kody Brown were concealing assets from the original three or if they could really afford $2 million.